Welcome back to the January for Walton Beach Chamber Cox Business Forum. For our last segment, we've got a very special guest I've been waiting to introduce you to. Dina Critch is with Resort Quest, Vacation Rentals by Wyndham. She is a very valued chamber member that has done tremendous work volunteering for multiple events for us, and she does a great job. I would like to introduce Dina. How are you, Dina?
I'm great.
Good. I am going to let Dina talk about a huge event we have coming up, which is on February 14th, Valentine's Day, in case you didn't catch that, at the Emerald Coast Convention Center. It's called the Winter Guest Fest. If you've been around a while, it used to be called the Snowbird Expo. Not going to ruin any of the surprises or anything because I want Dina to talk about it. But Dina, first I'd like to for you to tell our audience a little bit about Resort Quest and what's going on at Resort Quest. Anything exciting happening down at Resort Quest?
Oh, it's always exciting down at Resort Quest. It just seems to never stop. It's an exciting place to be. It's an exciting place to work. I've been there going on 7 years, and we're growing. We're growing in Alabama. We have locations in Orlando. We have locations in Tennessee. I mean, it's really exciting time to be with them. We're working on promotions to cross-sell into those areas, and one of those things will be hitting on snowbirds. As we know, one of the reasons we changed the name to Winter Guest was because of the changing face of snowbirds. We have more active guests that come down, want to come down for shorter periods of time, and so we're working on getting them some great activities and great trips, getting them to understand they can come to Northwest Florida and stay here, and if they don't want to stay the whole time, we can accommodate that. You know, we can get them elsewhere. So, but we're hoping that'll draw even more to our area as we expand out. It's exciting. That's
great. I do hear that Wyndham is, let's say, actively pursuing other properties around the country at a pretty rapid rate, from what I understand.
Oh yeah. They're not sitting around. That's
good.
For sure. It's really exciting.
That also may be a sign that the economy's headed back in the right direction as well.
Yeah, I think it is. I think we can see that from the increase in guests that we've had year round. It's been a phenomenal year, not only for Resort Quest, but for our other partners in the area. It's been so exciting to see everybody coming back to us.
That's great.
We're looking for 2013 to be bigger, better, greater than before. So.
That's great. That's great news. Dina has the pleasure of working with our last year's chair of the board, Mr. Martin Owen. That's got to be an adventure every day, I would think.
Keeps me busy. Absolutely.
We'll leave it at that. Also, I do want to mention Resort Quest is one of our chamber annual sponsors, which we appreciate very much. We couldn't do it without our annual sponsors, and they are a great one. Let's move on to what we really came here to talk about besides Resort Quest. And one of our biggest events of the year is our Winter Guest Fest, as we just mentioned. As I stated earlier, there's 30 such events for this chamber in a calendar year, and this one ranks right up there with the best of them. And I am going to let Dina tell you about the event and how we do it and how many people we're expecting there, and give us a little overview of this event for this year.
Well, this year's Winter Guest Fest is in February. I know that some people are a little bit disappointed by that, but when we looked at the statistics out there, most of our winter guests are here in February, and they were missing out on it also. So this year it's in February. We're looking at last year we had about 2,000 people come in. This year probably 3,000 should be coming to the event.
Now that's 3,000 people coming through the doors of the convention center.
Yes.
From what time to what time?
From 8 a.m. till 12 p.m.
That's a lot of people coming through the door.
It's a lot of people. Keeps us hopping. It definitely keeps us hopping. They get to come in, they get some freebies, they get free food, they get to check out all the vendors in the area, whether it's restaurants or other locations, other ones of our partners out there, other vacation rentals. Medical.
Right.
They'll have medical people and vendors there showing you where they are, what they provide, the services that are available in the area. It gives a real good overview, especially to those that have not been in the area before, of what's available to them, what they can do, all the exciting things out there, from whether you're down here to play bingo or whether you're down here to go skiing. We'll have information there for you on that.
Well, that and Resort Quest is the sponsor of the event, by the way, and that it's another thing it does. It's our way of showing them how much we appreciate them.
Absolutely.
Our snowbirds are vital to our economy. We've been waiting now quite a few months, what we call our shoulder season, to get some people down here and what we call heads in beds, and they are. We're looking forward to having them, and in fact, a lot of them are already here, but it's a big event, and we appreciate them. I can tell you that, because they do bring a lot to the economy. And I have been to the event myself. I try to go by there every year, and every year it amazes me. I mean, that place is
wall to wall.
It's hopping.
It's wall to wall.
It's hopping. Who are some of your main vendors? By the way, there is still plenty of time. If your business has anything to do with snowbirds, or doing business with snowbirds, or the tourism, or basically anything to do where snowbirds are your customers, restaurants. I mean, it goes on and on. If you want to or are doing business with snowbirds, contact the chamber and get you a booth at this event, because you've got 3,000 people coming by.
And it's things you might not even think of. I was talking to someone the other day, hairdressers. You may not think that something like this would benefit you. It would. Think about how 3,000 people who are down in this area who could benefit from knowing where to get their hair cut while they're here. Yeah, I mean, just, so keep that in mind if you want to come and join on that. But I mean, we have everything from Walmart is a big sponsor. Sam's is a big sponsor. Mm-hmm. They come in with food for the snowbirds and coffee. Is that Leroy Hill? Mm-hmm. Let's see, White Wilson.
Everybody's involved.
I mean, just everybody's involved. And it really gets your name out there and get in front of at least 3,000 people. So definitely sign up soon.
That's great, and I'm looking forward to the event. Like I said, I think that'll be our fourth major event in about a 6-week period here at the Chamber, starting the year off. So things are moving right along. Dina also works on our Billy Bowlegs committee with our parade. She also works on our Mardi Gras committee with our parade, and does an excellent job. And as I said, Resort Quest is an annual sponsor. Dina, we appreciate everything you do at the Chamber, and putting this huge event together. I know when I asked you was hoping you would be involved again this year, and you said no problem at all. I was relieved and excited. So
thank you.
Looking forward to it, and we appreciate you very much, and Resort Quest. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you for joining in, everyone. This was the January Fort Walton Beach Chamber Cox Business Forum. Please join in next month for the February Business Forum. We have some more exciting guests to bring you.